Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement on this rather muggy Friday Pacific Northwest evening, but I'm here for Outlander Season 7, Episode 7, which is called A Practical Guide for Time Traveling, which I'm guessing is a riff on The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because Roger is making a manual for time travelers. Cool. Unless people like Rob Cameron, is it Rob Cameron gets their hands on it. I don't know what it is about him. Every time I see him, I want to punch him in the face. And it's not, maybe it's because he was such a punk to Bree when she first met him, but I really want to know if he's tied to the Camerons, Jocasta, and such. I don't know why. It might mean nothing, but I want to know that information. And I don't trust him at all in any capacity. What else happened? Claire was kidnapped. She was rescued. The Freezers and such and William, they're all, the war is happening. Oh, but back at Lollybrock, Roger discovered that sneaking around the backyard was Buck McKenzie. How? So apparently they recast Graham, so he's no longer playing his younger self, his younger self. But how the hell did Buck get sucked into the future? We've seen people get sucked into the past, go back to their present, but never sucked into the future. What does this mean? I don't know what this means, but I'm excited to get to it. My drink's excited for me to get to it because the ice is melting. So let's all get settled in, comfy, cozy. I hope you have your favorite beverage with you and that you remember that a full episode watch along is available on Patreon. I would like to see you there. Okay, y'all, let's get to it.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, we're just jumping right into it. Okay. Bemis Heights, right. They're going to Saratoga. Why do I think that's when it was the blizzard and the sickness and the death and the sickness and the starving and the...
Your father has accepted a new commission as colonel in Daniel Morgan's Rifle Corps. You can imagine how I'm feeling. A strange mixture of fragile optimism and a troubling sense of unease. But perhaps the most important thing since I last wrote is that I crossed paths with your brother at Ticonderoga.
Oh.
I miss you, darling.
Oh wait, was Brianna home when he saw Buck? She was home? Oh wait, he didn't bring him in a rope or nothing?
Allow me to introduce the Nucklevy, also known as William Buckley Mackenzie.
Your servant, madam.
So does he recognize Roger? Like, does he have any clue? Well, I guess if we watch, we'll find out. I guess I have to be patient. Fine. Was it ever confirmed that this was Sinead O'Connor? Because if it was, OMG, I wish her well on her next journey. Because this life for her was not as smooth as it could have been. The Tufty Club. I swear Roger talked about the Tufty Club in a previous episode.
After Alamance, it was ruined financially.
How?
My wife Morag had a brother in Inverness, and he wrote that he might have need of a clerk. We came to Glasgow and made our way north.
So they came back. They all came back.
When we heard the strange noise.
We
Hive of bees.
heard a noise.
'Twas at Craignadoon. I'm thinking the two of you know it. Well, Morag stayed with the Burns. Well, I went to see what it was.
Oh no.
And here I am. I found my way to the town.
And got scared out of his mind, probably.
But how did you come to be at Lallybroch?
But I saw you. entering a shop in Inverness.
If you were looking for answers, what were you doing lurking about?
That was my exact question.
Scaring our children.
Only a fool would walk up to your door and not expect to be met with your wrath. You survived being hanged, after all.
Barely.
Because of me. And you're here. I didn't ken who or what I was dealing with.
Would that have mattered? You shouldn't have done it anyway.
As with every gain comes a loss.
The soldiers we don't lose in battle, we lose to desertion.
It's a disgrace.
They have some deserters?
It will not matter. We will be met with reinforcements in Albany. General Howe's men are marching as we speak. Our combined forces will bring this rebellion to a close.
Meanwhile, the Continental Army grows steadily.
But gentlemen, they are afraid of open confrontation.
God help them when we do. Well said, General Fraser.
Oh! Oh, that's the cousin.
From General Howe.
If you do not have a seat at this table, make your exit swift.
That feels a little bit better than some champagne.
We don't need luck, Sandy. British Army's finest.
Here we go again.
Very, very good.
Don't waste the food. You're all gonna need it.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I must find Mrs. Lind right away.
I have it on good authority that Mrs. Lind is the General's mistress.
General Howe will not be meeting us in Albany after all. He intends to take Philadelphia.
Oh.
General Fraser has charged me with urgent dispatches. And as those requests are to be sent out in duplicate, General Fraser has granted me permission for you to act as my second. General Burgoyne intends an attack in 3 days' time. You will miss it.
The joys of Wonder Bread.
Mother of God, it's tasty, but it sticks in your craw. Jeremiah's my son's name as well. Is that no strange?
So you better hurry up with your story. Alamance?
Morag and the Baron. Stay with me. Well, the next fella she meets is you.
Did she not tell you who I was?
A man doesn't curry into another man's wife with her husband no but 10 feet away.
He was trying to warn you.
Why would a militiaman do that?
Because Morag is my 5, maybe 6 times, I forget the number, great-grandmother. That makes you my granda. We're family.
You fudge nut.
You wouldn't have anything stronger than coffee, would you? You're no Scottish.
I am. On my father's side. His name was James Fraser of Brock Torach.
We're cousins. Like, really close cousins. Closer than you all are, grandson. 1778, so he needs to be back somewhere. And she lived 15 years longer? Well, it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed.
Did you find the family tree?
No. What year was it that you came through?
In the year of our Lord, 1778.
So did he die or just disappear?
No, it's Rob Cameron.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Was it that night?
I told him I could come for dinner sometime.
Sometime.
Who doesn't call first?
Yeah!
You can't stay in here, you have to hide.
Priest hole. Give him the bottle.
What a sound.
Couple sandwiches. Just take a nap, pumpkin. Eat your sandwich. Take a nap.
Impressive
Jesus.
place. Oh, we like it. Have I come at a bad time? No, not at all. We were just
taking advantage of the children being out to do some tidying up. You know how it is.
Hope the missus likes a nice bottle of red.
I like a nice bottle of red. Well, come in.
Thank you.
Why? Why? Why does my insides go?
And I thought you said you were the cook around here, eh?
You're out of luck. It's Bree's turn tonight.
Well, Slanger.
Slanger.
Suits you both.
Slanger.
It's a day for all sorts of visitors at Lollybrock, eh?
Oh, by the way, I'd love to have a look at your father's old hymnals. If it's, you know, not too much trouble.
No. Well, let's do that right now.
In your office, where you put the box in a very conspicuous spot.
This is a treasure trove. Do you mind if I copy a few of these down?
Be my guest. I'm just gonna pop through and see if Bree needs a hand.
Aye, good man.
Hell. What the hell?
I'm here, Annie.
We're home. Look what I got at school.
The Tufty Club. Ha! I was a member of the Tufty Club when I was your age.
You bring your lunch to work in?
Meanwhile.
You know, first of all, to get down there, we have to go through
The
these.
tunnels. Oh, you take me to see them, Mama, please.
Oh, you know, honey, the tunnels are not best suited for children.
Well, some people might have said the same thing about women. And they'd be wrong.
Dude.
Well, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. And compliments to the chef, eh? Do you know what would be perfection right now, though?
No. Don't say it.
Just another wee drama.
James is looking very, very, very wilderness.
Brought you a present.
Very frontiersman.
It's a book.
A book?
Aye. Words printed on paper, you recall the sort of thing.
Looks like it's covered in blood.
Sassenach, you need spectacles.
It's nonsense.
No.
Was he perfectly well?
No. My eyesight used to be amazeballs. I know what? 3 years ago, it just took a dive.
You need spectacles, and Ian.
And where's she gonna get these glasses? Wartime, Jamie.
You're able to see well enough to shoot straight.
Then a fast Sassenach.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I had one handy. Where'd it go? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
We're being mustered for battle in 3 days' time.
Here comes the McAllen.
When we get back to Scotland, I will buy you a tortoiseshell pair for every day and a pair with gold rims for Sundays.
What I wouldn't give for dinner at the Beefsteak Club.
Oh, someone looks sad.
We have to find a way to keep our spirits up. I find my spirits are lifted here around the fire with my men. Spirits up. Glory is afoot.
Is that a look of yes or a look of, oh, this isn't going to go well?
Respectfully, sir, I know I can be of more use on the battlefield than in carrying dispatches. I am a true soldier. And with your permission, General, I'd like to remain here with the army.
I can't fault your courage, foolhardy as it may be. You'll be needing it if you're to stay and fight. If that's what you really want.
So they're technically like, what, third cousins?
Do you not have suppers with your sister and wee Bobby?
Oh, aye. Aye. They're great. But,
They're not time travelers.
I was married once. Lovely French girl, but she divorced me a couple of years ago. Yeah, took my son back to France.
Oh, no.
Her family has money, and I don't. Oh, I was going to take Bobby to the pictures tomorrow night. I don't know if Jemmy would like to join us. I mean, he can spend the night at Bobby's if he'd like.
Yeah, he'd love that.
Great. Good night then.
I am so suspicious.
You didn't lock it?
Oh,
I didn't
jeez.
think I'd have to.
Where is the man?
His name's
Is he
Blake.
watching TV with
He's
the
an
kids?
astronaut 500 years
Jeez.
in the future and has lots of adventures. You're back, Daddy's Roger.
If my Latin serves me, that must mean Star Traveller. Is that what we're called?
So the kids know. Okay.
Bree!
What's Bree gonna do? How long has he
Found the
been there?
knuckly dad. And you're related.
Aye. And I apologised.
He's not really that scary, Mummy.
Oh, he must be missing his children.
Send him back.
He's had a rough go of it, eh?
Send him back.
Why don't we let him sleep in the house tonight? I can't exactly send him back to the Duke yet, can I?
Send him back to the
But the man in
stones.
there is not the enemy I met at Alamance. He's cousin Buck. And he knows that now too.
Give him a gem. Send him down the road.
I can't take him to the school with me tomorrow. Can you take him to work with you?
With a gem to go through the tunnel.
So you've already forgiven him?
Yes.
That's a big forgive.
Right after I beat him into the ground.
Hang on, I thought that was because you scared the kids.
Oh, a few of those punches were for me too. Either way, it felt good.
She's just gonna show up at the dam with this strange guy in a leather coat.
Must be unsettling to see things so changed.
Sure.
There is much that hasn't changed.
Thank God. Oh.
And yet, all the people were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Morag.
Yeah.
She was a child.
Oh.
My children are all dead.
Technically.
When you realized what had happened, why didn't you go back into the circle then?
Did you not have any gemstones?
Can I say I realised straight away what had happened? But I kent it was something terrible. And that the stones were to do with it. So I was wary of them.
What were you thinking about when you first came through? Was there anything in particular?
Why have you brought me here? Is there something still bothering you?
Oh yeah, you tried to kill my husband.
Yeah, I want to know why you're here. You do want to go back to Morag and Jeremiah, don't you?
The stone's gone.
Can you help me do that?
Hi, Gov.
This is Buck Mackenzie, Roger's cousin he's visiting. Buck, this is Rob Cameron.
Nice to meet you. Is it okay if I pick Jamie up at 5? The film starts at 6.
Sure, yeah, sounds perfect.
Great. I'll see you then. Enjoy the view.
That'd get you hanged.
What?
Smiling a bit too much in your direction, methinks.
That's how people treat each other these days. It's called kindness.
I'm only saying, I'm no fool.
I wouldn't put it past him, however. There's a little piece of paper sticking out back. I don't think that was that way. Well, that's lovely. So did Buck ever visit Lolly Rock before? Or been to Where the Mackenzie, oh my gosh, it's been so long ago. The Mackenzie stronghold before.
And Mr. Cameron, I met today. He's trouble. He's got a hot eye for your wife.
You think everyone has a hot eye?
Only thought I should tell you.
There's something I should tell you. I did find the Mackenzie family tree. I don't even know if it's correct. But I saw the year of your death. Do you want to know?
No,
Ooh.
but I'd like you to tell me anyway.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
It was marked as 1778. Which could mean that you never make it back to your own time. And because of that, your family presumed you were dead. So it could be wrong.
Or?
Yes. There is that too.
When we're at the dam, I kind of got the feeling he doesn't want to go back.
Well, I didn't advise him one way or the other. I just thought he should know about the year of his death.
So Buck went back a year ahead of where Jamie and Claire are now. Wonder why they told us that
There were
now.
things he thought I should know too.
Like?
He thinks Rob Cameron has a hot eye for you.
What does that look, Bree?
Well, that's ridiculous.
Is it now?
You know what he's like?
Mm-hmm.
A wee bit flirty.
And this is how she's going to prove her love for Roger. Wait, we got Phil Collins. We have got Phil Collins.
Rob's just a lonely divorcee.
We have Phil Collins, yet Bree is still wearing her hair as if it's the 60s.
Roger Mackenzie. Are you feeling a wee bit territorial?
I can't believe we're getting Phil Collins in an Outlander episode. Why is that striking me as so...
I'm feeling a little more primal.
It doesn't go together. It doesn't go. Am I the only one that's going, this song does not belong in an Outlander episode? Okay. This scene's way more longer than it needs to be. Meanwhile, back in the woods, this is William alone. What is William up to? Wait, that's not William. Well, that took a turn. This episode has taken a turn.
Ian captured a British deserter. Said Burgoyne's mustered 1,500 men to test the strength of our left wing.
Ooh. Do you trust that? You trust that?
You kiss me, Claire.
Jeez.
Always.
Oh, I don't like how they slow-moed that. That is like that's a forever goodbye. Ooh. Was it beautiful? Yes, but I don't like that, but that meant. The first battle.
Company! Prepare to fix spirits!
And this was how gentlemen fought. But that's how you're not. Jeez. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Say goodbye. Don't look so smirky, 'cause it doesn't mean Even if you win this battle, doesn't mean you specifically will survive. What is that?
Oh, I see. Evading the question. You have an eye for someone. What's her name?
Rachel. She's got a thing for my cousin.
It's unlikely I will ever see her again. Won't matter if you tell me her name then, will it? It's Rachel. She's...
My cousin! Oh!
Hammond? Hammond?
Welcome to war! I knew it! I knew it!
Get up.
What? And you just stood there and took it. This was the strategy. And you just stood there and took it. How many years did they fight like this? How many years? I thought the generals were a little bit more in the back. You wanted to be there. That was your choice, Pumpkin. Oh, now he's got vengeance. There's vengeance in those eyes. And your dad's gonna have to pull your ass out of there as you are bleeding and injured. So they moved from swords. Yeah, this is interesting. So, Battle of Culloden, we had swords and broadswords and more swords. And now we're down to short blades and bayonets and rifles. Interesting. Ooh. Well, he has no qualms about killing people on the battlefield now, does he? What got taken? What got taken? He heard that from across the... Oh no.
Jimmy's fine. He's just going to stay with his friend Bobby tonight. He'll be home tomorrow.
No, he's gone.
Did he go through the stones? Did Buck take him through the stones?
No, he's not here.
What do you mean by not here, sweetheart?
He's not here with me.
What made you wake up? Did you have a bad dream?
There were stones, they screamed at me.
Did you go close to the stones?
Not me, Jem. That bad man took him.
Which one? Which bad man?
Jem isn't with Bobby. I just spoke to his mom, and there was no movie. There was no sleepover. Rob lives across the street from her. I made her go look, and his car is gone.
So where is he?
Someone disturbed the box in the study. I saw it just now. He's read the letters.
To what purpose?
He read my guide for time travel by accident. He pretended to think it was something I'd made up for fun, but he knew. He knew.
No shit, we all knew he knew.
Bloody hell.
Oh, is Rob gonna die? Is Buck gonna kill Rob?
There are others, though.
And my mother-in-law, an Indian I met in the colonies, and... oh God, Kayla's Duncan.
Kayla's Duncan.
I wrote about her belief in the need for a blood sacrifice to travel. Christ, why did I write that down?
Oh no! What? Wait, what?
It's a torch, come on.
Rob!
I'd call for Jim.
Jimmy!
How long of a lead does he have on him? Where did he go? When did he... Oh, when did he go? Oh, please. But no, they're back in Scotland, though. If he went through the stones, he's going to be in Scotland in whenever.
It's deep enough, goddammit.
Keep digging.
It's deep enough, I tell you.
And I tell you it is not. These men died bravely. And we did not retrieve their bodies from the field, only to see them pulled out of shallow graves and devoured in the night.
Is he going to dig too?
You dig deeper.
They're popping champagne.
The British Army has weathered the storm, as we knew we would.
This seems such poor taste.
Lieutenant Grunwald. Barely held ground.
And yet here we stand.
It appears as you're the only one that cares, William.
If General Bourgogne can convince us that we are victorious, then we have prevailed.
Lieutenant Hammond is dead.
An honorable death.
I live to tell the tale.
You were lucky.
They send forth men to battle, but no such men return. So says Aeschylus. You're a different man now.
Oh no, Jamie. You were just left in a field. Well, we know he has to survive. There's another episode to go. I'm trying to think of what would Rob's motivation be to go in the past. He's divorced. Okay. His son's in France. Okay. His son's not going to be there forever. And you can write and still have contact and pick up a phone. So it's not as if his relationship with his son is completely dead. Of course, we don't know why they're divorced. So what would be the point in traveling in the past and taking this kid with you? And where in the past are you gonna go? So I take it Mackenzies are gonna go back in time. Oh, Lollybrock. Oh, Lollybrock. What will become of Lollybrock? Unless Buck stays behind and maintains Lollybrock. William at the end, I'm intrigued because there's lots going on and his thoughts can go multiple directions. On the one hand, like I can see, he hates the Continental Army because they took his friend and they're only there to fight because they wanted freedom. How dare they? This is all their fault. I will hate them, stabby, stabby. But I can also see him going, here's my peers not giving a crap that my friend has died, who are just gonna move on and sip their champagne and sit on their horses and keep their uniforms clean and not get their hands dirty as we die for their cause. Screw them, stabby, stabby. I can see it going either way. And I think I'm intrigued. Usually I don't like being questioning, but I find that parallel perpendicularness interesting. There's one more episode to go to this season. Is that what's left? And I guess it's Roger and Bree going back. Why didn't they go back earlier? They thought, okay, we'll just live forever here. Did they go through all the letters yet? We know Jamie's alive. That was whatever. Is that where you're all at? That's what I would like to know as well. So many interests, and still, just where did they go? Is it next Friday yet? I need it to be next Friday. I need to know these answers. But I guess if I read the book, I would already know. Okay, all right, there we go. Episode 7 of Outlander. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Please take care of yourselves, stretch your bodies. Don't go kidnapping children and going through stones that you know nothing about. Yeah, hit like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Seriously, y'all, thank you so much for being with me. Take care of yourselves and then come back and see the next video in the queue. Until next time, y'all.